Expedition deck bag. The name says it. It's about having volume. This is about keeping the options open for a paddler. Different paddlers have different needs.
Exactly. If you're a photographer or a bird watcher, you might want to have your equipment on deck. This would certainly allow you to do that, but let you have your hands free as well if you want to paddle along.
So as I said, we're trying to provide options. There are few rights and wrongs, and every paddler paddles their own day, so it's up to the individual users. What we're trying to do is to provide options that are secure, versatile, and when possible, we want things to do more than one thing. Expedition deck bag has a nice little plastic stay that folds out. Happens to be food grade polyethylene, so you can use it as a cutting board if you so desire. But more importantly, it's designed to keep the bag bowed open, so when the user opens it up, because often when we're on the water we want to do things one-handed, because sometimes you might have to be sculling, sometimes you're not in a lovely calm place to get at things. So we keep some stays in, some liners to keep it open so the access is easy.
What it does too is it helps keep your gear a bit dry from splashes and drips and stuff, right? So it adds some security that way.
Absolutely. You'll note that we have built an eave of sort on each of them that overhangs, because we don't use waterproof zippers. We do start out with waterproof fabric and then we fill it full of some holes. The reason that we haven't gone to waterproof is, as far as moisture management goes, often we're dealing with humidity, and it's a bit of a red herring in that if you have to deal with cameras and things like this, having moisture in the air just drips as you're opening and closing things. We just want people to know that waterproof is waterproof, and things that are not waterproof are not waterproof.
We often think in terms of wet storage and dry storage when we're paddling. And certainly a deck bag would be a part of the wet storage system. And so you'd want to either individually waterproof an item you're putting it in there if you wanted it to be waterproof, or if it was that critical, you'd want to make sure you stored it in the boat. I think it makes a difference. There's enough waterproof products on the housings for cameras and radios and things these days that it really isn't an issue at all. Mm-hmm.